Hello and welcome in, guys. Today we're jumping right back into Tiny Glade with the new daily theme, and the daily theme for today is Chocolate Factory, which I feel is going to be a really interesting one because I'm hoping we can make it quite industrial with loads of towers and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, let's see how this one goes with the daily theme. Let's see what we've got listed up with. Okay. It's snowy. Okay, snow was not what I was imagining in the slightest when I was thinking Chocolate Factory. Not what I was thinking, so we're gonna pretty much delete all of this, I think, because this is not where I personally would have started with. Where's my mouse? There we go. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm not keen with the starting point at all. Yeah, no. Okay, it can go. It can go. Goodbye. Goodbye, everything. Have a good day. Goodbye. There we go. Maybe we could have the factory up here. Maybe we could try and make it look like there's slurry or something coming out. Yeah, it's weird that it's in snow. Not sure if I don't think I would want it in snow. We can build it in one level, and then we can always change it later, I think. Right. So first of all, let's get this ground to be flat. I'm going to make you flat as well, because I want to build this all up. I'm not thinking cute and cozy with this. I am thinking, like, darker. Not cute and cozy. Okay. So let's get this land up here a lot bigger. Around here. Okay, so that's the edge. Not quite big and scary, but like, a little bit of a challenge for them. Yeah, we're gonna fill in that middle bit. All of our sheep are floating. There we go. There we go. We'll do that. We'll make this kind of bigger. We'll make it like this. I want it out like here. And we're just gonna ignore probably the back side of this and concentrate more on this side to start with, and just kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna see how this goes, guys. Again, I still can't get over the fact that it's snowy. Kind of weird. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? So let's get started with kind of want to get started with a big sort of courtyard looking building. As big as we can, really. We're gonna need loads of these probably. Bring it down. Okay, one. I'm gonna make these stone to start with, rather than dealing with other nonsense to begin with. And we don't need that. There we go. The sides are also meant to be stone. Beautiful. All the stone for our little chocolate factory. Let's hopefully... There you go. Connected. Drag it out. Make it skinny. Drag it out. Drag it out. Hiya! It's golden. What do you mean? Hi! What do you mean it's golden? Why is our ground only being certain heights? I am looking at chat, Mr. Pika. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm literally responding to you. What am I doing? We are making the grounds of the factory. So I'm going to start off with like an industrial type area. Then we're going to make some really like high sort of buildings. Like tall ones, really big windows, almost like an industrial cathedral. That's the best way probably that I can describe what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's kind of the mood that we're going for, I think. Again, I still find it weird that it's in the snow. Where do I keep losing my mouse to? There we go. But yeah, we're gonna put down some groundwork to start with. Just get this groundwork plopped in. One thing I do pride myself on is always responding to chat. There is always a delay between chat and YouTube, however. So if I don't respond like within like 5 seconds, it's probably because of the YouTube delay. But I will have probably seen your message and responded to you. And if not, there is a different there's two versions of this live, vertical and horizontal. So if you do want a different view of it, you can always check out there as well. I think that one's maybe a bit faster, I'm not sure. I just don't want to get accused of not responding to people. Because I do. I do. Unless there's a weird tech issue, I always respond to you guys. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Do we do one more, maybe? Respond all that way. And then smaller. There we go. Is that it? So what we're doing is the theme for Tiny Glade today was chocolate factory. So I wanted to put some groundwork done that this is kind of would be where the ground of the chocolate factory would be, and then kind of build it up from there. Why is this one so skinny? What has happened to my mouse? Why is it so small? Where my mouse is looking tiny on the screen today. I have no idea what's happened. Right, can we get you to go further down? Make it look like it's kind of been sunk in a little bit. There we go. Kind of like that. There we go. Now we've got to do the fun part of the walls. I'm thinking that there is maybe like a path that they go round. So we're just gonna draw in a rough path idea. Maybe they come down here, like over some sort of bridge. It's maybe where the cart people come from with all of the chocolate supplies. Off into there. Maybe we'll do like a few little like loading areas or something down here. But yeah, the main factory. Shall we get that started? Start you there. And I want you to be concrete. Like concrete looking. It's dirty. It's a factory. Grimy. Oh, no. I don't want that. Alright, okay. I grab you across. Maybe we'll have like a storage door or something there. I'm thinking we're gonna have like tall towers and I think quite industrial. Pressing the hi button. Hello. Okay. I see you. Hello. How are you doing today? What are you up to on a Thursday evening? You up to anything fun? Don't think this would necessarily be... I think it'd probably be like the same height. Is that the same height? Kind of looks like it, right? Drag that in a bit. We gotta paint this. Ooh. Don't know if these should be grimier, or if we should start the mid color and then use the grimier for like near the top. There we go. A little bit of a recess, not much though. Okay. Kind of want to bring this out, but maybe in the middle. This is not centered at all, is it? Okay. Is that centered? That looks more centered, right? I don't think it does. It's meant to be centered in this line here. So that means this is not centered. Is that about centered? What's my favorite color? I like really dark, rich colors. So I quite enjoy like a really dark green. This is not, yeah, like a really rich dark green or a really rich purple. What about you? What's your favorite colors? Might put these walls up now because it would be easier. I do love green, yeah. Green and purple. What about you? What's your favorite color? Ooh. Move this one out of the way. Go straight line. Gonna make some taller towers at the back, I think, as well. Alright, this corner can go down here. Oh no, we're too short still. Green and red. Good color combo. Do you like a really dark green or a really bright green? This is gonna look more like a prison by the time I'm done, I feel like. Okay, got a bit of groundwork. Skinny, skinny. Grab it over. Make it taller. Maybe not that tall. I think I vaguely know what I'm building, but this is gonna be a very much a stab in the dark. That's what I love about this game. You can literally just like build the most random thing. It doesn't need to make sense. I'm thinking this like a smokestack. Are these the same size? No. Over. Okay. I think this is maybe needs to be a bit shorter. How high can we build? Okay, pretty high, guys. Pretty high. We don't need to be that high. That was quite an extreme bit of height. Go. Gonna make this one. Okay. It's looking very symmetrical so far. I think when we put like some windows and stuff in it, it won't look so bad. I hope. Right, look, do we add a roof to this? I think that's what's throwing it, is the lack of roof. There we go. I think it was the lack of roof that's threw it slightly. Oh. It was only one up again? That's okay though, isn't it? Roof. Middle. Go. We get higher peaks on this one. I feel like this one needs a higher peak. This one is so much... Why is this one smaller than this one? Drag that in. Drag that in. Okay, there we go. Now I feel like this middle one possibly should be like higher. So I can do the peak not as deep. Could we drag it back a bit? Let's have two like mini towers at the front. Welcome back. Thank you. We're getting there. A lot of stabbing in the dark and hoping for the best. True. This looms forward a bit. This one needs pointier, but it needs to come down. There we go. I don't want to do like something here. Not loving that one. I might get rid of this. Not loving you. Okay. Right, we've got some sort of building going on. We're gonna put loads of like windows in it to make it look more industrial. I want to use the chimneys, but I'm not sure how we can encase these. Like, how many of these can we? We can have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do another one. My concern here is when we have to cover these up, they are going to absolutely disappear. We might be okay. Actually, we might be alright. Okay. Okay. I did not think that was going to happen. I had a feeling that they were just going to get swallowed up completely. So that's nice to know that actually is how that one works. I really just haven't spent much time playing with chimneys and stuff. Right, okay. I wanted to make this fence more, there we go, like that, wobbly. A little bit wobbly. And I want to make these up at the top be darker because it is covered in soot. Same with these. I wanted these to be darker. I wanted the roof to maybe be like a really dark color. I know orange brickwork is really common, so maybe we could actually make it orange brickwork. No, I would rather it was the same tone. Okay. Our roofs. Leave this one maybe make wood. These ones wood. That's nice. I like that. This adds a bit more personality to this bit. Oh, we're seeing a bit of a roof here. In you go. There we go. Oh, we could do black. No, we're not. The urge, but no. Okay, we got that. A little bit of a factory. I feel like we could maybe have smaller little smokestacks or something though. How do they make the ones that are there's one that you can do that you can have it look like it's coming out the back. How do they work? Okay, I got some smokestacks. We're gonna do like a grand window. In the front. Gonna get rid of them having curtains and stuff because that doesn't feel like it fits the aesthetic. And 1, 2, there we go. Can we not just have a plain window? I don't think we can. Okay. Okay. Go, got like a little window going. There we go. Now we need a big door. I mean, that doesn't seem very big, does it? Gonna be a double door. A really big door that they can just, it's technically 2 bits and they just throw it open. Can we get another one in the middle? That maybe look too big. Yeah, they just throw these massive doors open when they need stuff in the front. I wonder if there's a way to make like a rail track. I've just asked myself a question that I probably shouldn't have. Where would the train even come from? Is it possible to make a train in this? I mean, I bet it is, but I've never had to do it. I have no idea what a train would look like in this game. Okay, so that would just be purely a line. Oh no, I don't want to do that. We are going to need a bridge here, though. Goes right to the end. How do we keep this line going on this? Okay. Is there a way to get this bit to come up from the bottom? I don't think there is. You can only make it go down, can't you? I mean, we could make it just look kind of like it's an aqueduct, right? So if we chop off this bit and this bit, lower it, could we have a train that's coming down over here then? Man, I have no idea how to make a train in this game. Oh. Would the best way be put a circle on? Am I imagining? I'm gonna have to look up how to make trains now, aren't I? Okay. We're also gonna have to turn it into like that. Well, maybe not that high. Make it look like it's a. Which one of you's got legs? Okay. You're the one that has legs. Mm-hmm. Do, do, do. Okay. So we're gonna have stuff in here. We can just maybe box this bit up inside, so you don't even need to know this bit really exists with the leg portion. Right, can we get these arches to go up a little bit just so I can work on here? Potentially looks like a vat now. No, I want to work. There we go. I want to work on this one. There. And then we'll get rid of this tiny bit of path. And then we'll lower this curves a little bit. Oh, not that. What is going on with this tiny bit? Here we go. Okay, so we got like a little workshop. We're gonna put like boxes and stuff in there. Okay, right. So we got this road. I'm assuming we just make a circle. Oh, helps if you don't use a square to begin with to make a circle, doesn't it? It has a decent turning circle. So if we do that, okay, we do that. We'll have to make this bit really small. Thank you so much. I love little things like this. You can build so much amazing things in this game. Okay. We're gonna. I think that's maybe. I've got a curve. There we go. There's a curve. I'm gonna match it to this. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the train bit. I think we're maybe just gonna put like another bridge across, basically. And just make it look like it's a big railway. Yeah, we're gonna make this railway go all the way down and like off the map, I think. This is like a tiny, tiny curve. The smallest of baby curves. Legs down. Is this the same size? I think it is. So this only needs a... It needs to be a tighter curve, doesn't it? It would be the same dimension as this one. But the problem is because this needs to be shorter. So this is called Tiny Glade. It isn't an app or such. It is only available on Steam. You can't actually play it on anything else. It's only on the Steam store. But it is definitely hours of enjoyment. Well, I think anyway. I don't think this is the same curve, is it? This is a smaller curve. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Shame I can't copy paste. Is this fitting inside here? There, I think that's it. Now that doesn't look right either, does it? Now it looks too big. Okay. I mean, could I draw this by hand? Probably. But will it be as satisfying as messing around 3,000 times until you get it? No. Not in the slightest. Oh. So if we say it starts about here. I think that is about an equal curve. Okay. So this obviously will fit more into here. I think. See, then this comes out and it won't be the same. So this will go down here. And all the way down here. We're just shoving this down so I can get a better sort of blue. Okay. That's one curvy corner. One little curvy corner. And then this goes here. That about equal spacing? Now we just need to find something that fits the gap. Right, that'll do. Right. Okay. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Thank you so much. It sounds like I'm listening to a train every so often. There's like a rustling. Which is pretty cool. There isn't a train, but it already sounds like there would be one. And there we go. And then the longest path known to man that goes to the other side of the map. Same with you. Pretty small. It's not perfect, but you know what? It works. It works. And for a first attempt trying to do anything like that, it could have been worse. It's a very steep corner for a train anyway, regardless of how it happens. It's a very steep corner. Okay. Okay. Let's get ourselves one of these. It goes all the way across here. Why are you so steep? As wide as it can be. Boop boop. Why is my everything's going boop boop at the moment? Oh, that's cute. Okay. Kind of made like weird little indenty things. Oh, look, it's like matched up in this perfectly same place. Apart from here. What on earth has happened up here? Oh, that's like so cute. It's like matched up perfectly. I mean, if we look at only from one angle. Why did you do that? Okay. That's cute though. I didn't know it did that. Can we make this happen over here too? Oh, we can. Kind of. mean, this one isn't as pretty, but I like that. Got like a little railway. Oh, I don't know how to make a train. We're gonna have to try and do something. Because I don't know if my scale is off to do. How small can my buildings be to fit on a train? We could make it work. Just not going to be pretty by any stretch of the imagination, but we could potentially make something that's kind of train-like. This is going to be a very heavy, use your brain kind of build. Is it this one that's squint? I think so, yeah. I was trying to work out why some of them look slightly different. Why has that got like stone at the front? Okay, a little train carriage. Maybe. How do we build the front? Do we want the train going into the chocolate factory or do we want it going away? I feel like we'd want it going in, right? What if we... make this one like... slightly wider? We're gonna try... try being the word here. Try to make a train. I don't know if this looks like a train. I temporarily forgot how trains look like. Maybe it should just be flat like this one is. That's better. Got such a micro scale to do this in. There you go. Tiny, silly looking train. How do we make it look like a train? It's just like a little shuffle cart. Let me move my... Can you let me move? There we go. It won't let me move it. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. Got a little train. Can we move you? I feel like you need to be further forward. The moment I genuinely forgot how a train looks like. I'm literally googling a train. Because I think everything I've done is not going to be quite the right size because of just how minute my scaling is. Just a little shuffle train. So it's just a little shuffle train that connects them together. You could kind of work out that's a train, right? Oh, hello, sheep. Okay, I really should go back to doing all these windows. It's gonna take me forever. we get these all lined up roughly where we want them, then the next lot should be easier. Thank you. Got some windows. Feel like we need to get some more. High, too high up or something. Is that why you are getting annoyed? Yeah, because you were. Go. You off as well. Come on, stop. There you go. Okay. Like that. We'll put another layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's maybe a good way of making sure things stay level. Put a wall underneath it. Okay. Why do these all look squint? Okay. So this one's going to be slightly different because it's open planned, so there's probably 0 point. Oh, we could do big train doors. So then we don't have to see inside. Kind of defeats the purpose of big doors, though, doesn't it? Look at the size of that door. Can we not get this door to go over here? Why are some of them you different from others? No, not that. I think, is it because the ground underneath isn't even? Okay, maybe that's why. There you go. I don't know if I preferred being able to see inside or not, though, if I'm being honest. I think I kind of liked the fact that you could. Like, you had an air that it might have been like a little factory or something. There you go. Tiny little shuffle train. We add more parts to it. There we go. We gotta paint these little... Make him back to being wood. I don't want him to have a green roof. Like he's been in the copper. I think he, however, should just be... Oh, could we do it stone? You know what? The stone doesn't look too bad. Start. There we go. Can we put like a tiny little window? Can we fit another little window in here? One. Two. Three. Tiny little windows. And I was thinking that like grills. Okay. A little train. He's on the little track. He's dragging it along. Right, now we need to get some... There we go, I was going to say supplies. But you might have just given me everything I need. Right. We don't need fish. Oh, could we use a wheel in this somehow? I don't know how. Does that make it look more like a train? Oh, go back. I liked where you were. You're off center and you're a bit squint. But you isn't. Right, what we're gonna put in your... No! Okay, I'm back. Maybe they're just lots and lots of logs inside this one to keep the big smokers working. There we go. Oh, not that. There we go. A big ruffle shuffle of logs. There we go. That front one has loads of wood for helping with the chocolate factory. And then I don't know what you're gonna have. I have no idea what you're gonna have inside of you. We're just gonna say these are coca beans. Here. Got little beans at the back. Some wood. Tiny little train. Need to put a little window on this tiny train. Choo choo. How he gets into his little train cart. Okay, so there's like a tiny little train. How do you get in? From the back. There. You get in through the back. Go. You get in through the back. No, take it back. There you go. How he gets into his train through the back. Gonna paint these so they don't look like windows, I think. Just like great. A little train. A little factory. Oh, I need to put some windows on this. Where's the long banners? There we go. Like, please give me the long banners. Hiya! Welcome back! How you doing? I don't know if we like them being off the side like this. Kind of like them in the middle, but I didn't like the fact that they all connected like that. Yeah, I do. How you doing today? What kind of chocolate do we want? Do you want to be the Sunny Chocolate Company? Oh, I don't want to connect anything. Stop connecting. So, one and a door. We'll do one here. One and a door. 2, 3. 2, 3. Hello. Two, three. 2, 3. There we go. What do we think, guys? What do you think of our little chocolate company? I don't know if the front needs something done to it just to add something extra. Like, I'm thinking we might need to, like... we add, like, another... like this kind of thing to it. But we'll just make it a different color. There we go. Let me change its color. Maybe. Do we like that? Do we not like that? I don't want to get rid of the... Hi! Why are they different heights? Can we make this wall, like... No, okay. That looks silly. Great, okay. Okay. In a little bit. Not too much. Lower it down. Not too much. One, two, one, two. I imagine where they do all of their bookkeeping and stuff in the front. Like that's where all that important stuff goes on. That's looking cute though. Why do it green? The Sunny Chocolate Company. There we go. I kind of like this. It's looking cute. So these need to be a lighter gray. No, these need to be a lighter gray. And these need to be lighter still. To make it look like it's going up in darkness, depending how close to the top you are. And we're gonna have... loads of little bricks and stuff. Can we make a door in there? No, I don't think we can. Like, can we make a door? No. Okay. No doors. There's a door here. Hiya! You found the other thing. Hello. Ooh. It is a chocolate factory. Getting there. Hopefully. Hopefully it looks like one. So lower that a bit. That makes it look like there's a really, really big pile in that corner. There's no way to really make like a fire. But we got a little train going into our chocolate factory. He's quite cute. I'm not going to do anything else down the bottom. We could maybe at a later date, but I feel like we kind of covered the brief, which is just making our little chocolate factory. But yeah, he's looking pretty cute. He definitely looks factory-like. Kind of boring and plain at the back, which I think a lot of them are. Go, make sure the colors match. But yeah. A little chocolate factory, guys. I'd love to know what you think. There's, I suppose, put some glitter on the front garden. But then that doesn't feel very... I don't want to add stuff for the sake of added stuff. But as far as I'm concerned, it is just one big open place. Make it maybe a different pattern. Just get a bit more fancy. But that's about it, yeah. So there you go, guys. There is my chocolate factory. I hope you've enjoyed watching this little thing come to life. It's been a load of fun playing with it and trying out some new building skills and stuff. As always, it's been amazing hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today whilst we make our little factory and our train for the first time. And until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.